Shout out my boy Hydra. Now we're locked in. Now we're ready to go. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure everything is set. I think we got a good thing to start on. Hopefully Yam is here. Where's that handsome host at? I'm here now. Yeah, we gotta get I gotta get Thinker in here for the beginning portion of this. I think he'll really like this first part because I didn't know this was happening, so I paused it. Also, I have YouTube Premium, at least for a month. I mean, I have a card down on it, and it'll definitely, a sneaky little flyway to a thing. It'll definitely charge, next month or whatever. But for right now, YouTube Premium. I mean, I learned my lesson last night. I tried to go live and watch a rerun on YouTube. Bros were on Fight Pass, so I looked like an asshole. So, my bad. But we're gonna hop into some shit. So let's I think we might be able to, hold on. What we'll do is we'll keep this up and we'll go full screen for this, and I'll blast you guys right there. We can't see bro over here though, and that's our guy, so let me okay, let's listen to our boys 10-7 for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean let's lock in. Let's listen to them for a little bit. I normally, we move on, but we got time today, so I want to hear how in depth they're going.
Because I watched your quick picks, but anyway, please let the people know.
Thank you. Yeah, look, DS.
Let me know if I need to turn them up.
Man, a lot of these fights at the beginning of this card are very difficult to pick. I think it gets kind of easier as we move forward. But
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Chuck Buffalo versus Francisco Prado. When it comes to Charles Radke, man, he's gritty. He's a very pressure-heavy fighter. He's going to make fights ugly. That's his best chance at winning them. Good grappling against the cage, some good power. Kind of excels in a dogfight, and he has taken on Mr. Sentimento himself, Francisco Prado, out of Argentina.
This is a shit fight.
Super explosive, super dangerous striker. I said it in the pre-show, or in the
Radke's good.
That I did in the
Prado.
Quick Picks video. These Argentinians all kind of fight the same.
Prado, always cover the speaker with your face and pretend like they're your videos. Thank you. Let's see. This take here. Prado fights. I don't like this take from 10-7 here. It's my guy though.
I know it's
You're right.
You don't want to stereotype or whatever, but they're all similar, and I think the difference is like it's like fucking Pokemon, like evolution levels.
Okay,
like there's this guy, then there's the one that's a little better, then there's the one that's a little
just literally, bro. Nothing special, nothing flashy. He just got a KO too, didn't he? He just got a finish, right? Or was it a fucking boring somehow? No, he got a sub on front. That's right, his first sub, right? Nah, first sub of the UFC career, for sure. Nah, yeah. And this is another one where I started to question if this dude actually was. We talked about it on the podcast. He wasn't throwing fights, but he was definitely looking for the least likely way to beat him, But whatever.
better. I love Francisco Prado. I love the style. I was really high on him pre-UFC.
Dude, 10-7's gonna. Dude, I'm gonna. When we get him on the show, brother, I'm gonna have to bring this take up, bro. Loving Francisco Prado. If he comes out and does some crazy shit, I will tell you, I'll be the first one to admit 10-7 knows what he's talking about. And Thinker already had that moment, is what I'm hearing. Last week, 10-7 went crazy. So I'm talking some shit now, so I gotta back it up, obviously, but
I still think he's good, man. He is super goddamn gritty, but I don't know that he wins this fight. I think he is the worst of all of those guys. For right now,
okay,
Buffalo still.
Never mind. He brought it back at the end. He's the worst of them. You're right. You might have lost me in the middle there. But look, Hydra, let me show you this. Let me show you this if you haven't seen it yet. Here's all the picks for me and Thinker. I got them all down. 10-7 too respectful. Maybe that's what it is. I think it is being respectful. Look at all the picks. But let me know if there's a card you want to see in depth. real quick. We'll run it down. The picks lie. Stuck the landing with a 180, shocking. Yeah, only opponent he beat immediately being cut after losing to Prado because he was on an L streak. See, you're cooking facts. You're cooking facts, but he did bring it back at the end. I will give him some props.
I think he just makes this a little bit of a war, drags it out to a decision. I do worry though, because we've seen Charles
Radke decision? Whoa, oh, come on.
He get broken to
10-7.
And Francisco Prado.
He's thinking Prado's gonna be Chase putting belt to ass to Thinker. We don't have to. It really was just one bad week for Thinker. I swear, bro. It's like I hit all of them. Well, I mean, he didn't do that bad that week, but there was one week that he didn't do so hot, and then there was one week that I just did amazing. So he's gonna pop out. Like he gonna catch up, man. He's not even that far off. He's only, I just gotta have a bad card. He's gotta have a great card. And that's just what it comes down to. But sorry, let's listen to it. This is not about us. This is not about me and Thinker. This is about the street work. Chuck Buffalo is allergic to wokeness and decisions. He lives or dies by the sword. I'm truly believing it. I think 10-7's going with the idea that Prado's super tough, which I'm not gonna sit here and say that he ain't tough. He's South American, Latino chin. He's super young. Veretennikov. He's a pretty powerful striker. And he didn't. That was a shit fight. Either way, Radke by decision. I don't. Prado's not gonna finish him. Maybe Radke's really good, guys. I want to actually say that Radke's actually pretty solid. Radke's pretty solid, bro.
Cracks to the body, but for right now, give me Chuck Buffalo by decision.
Yeah. I mean,
listen. I didn't want to say this in the chat with him. I'll say it here because it's my channel. And, and listen, bro's going to be on my channel, so obviously I don't give a shit. But I thought it was funny when Thinker joined the stream. Oh, yeah, here we go. CP and 10-7, what have I walked into? Oh, yeah, they were streaming. So I was waiting for you to see the big surprise. I didn't see they were streaming, so I paused it. And I have YouTube Premium now, so we can just fucking run this shit with no ads. And it's not going to kick us off, or maybe it will. I don't know. But we can run this down a little bit. But the funny thing is, Hydra, I don't know if you'll get it, because I didn't necessarily get it, until I saw the clip of him with fucking Herb the Dean, right? Whatever the fuck that guy's name is. When Thinker joined this stream, bro, I thought, when Thinker was in the stream with 10-7 and the other gentleman joined, I thought this was Tiki Goshen. I thought Thinker was deep in the fucking... I thought he was, locked in with the fucking UFC people now. I thought it was, going to be some big surprise. I thought he even looked surprised. He was like, oh, my God, Tiki... No. But when our guy here... I shout out to them. I can't wait to have him on the show because it's going to be fun. Because me and 10-7 here, I can already tell you it's going to be a good time. Are they both 10-7? Is this 10-7 and this is... I forget what their names are. I apologize. But we will definitely get into it. Dude, the free-for-all is going to be good. So let's give him a little more time. Let's give him a little more talk because this is good. And I apologize that chat's over him, but...
Pretty much broken it down, man. Radke is the more measured boxer, right? Francisco Prado's going to be the more athletic guy, and he's so live round one.
That's what Thinker said, too. And I shout out respect. But when I was like, holy fucking shit, because I don't know how bad it is. I know what Sean Strickland said, but maybe there's other stories. But at the time, I wasn't there for it, so I don't kind of, Dino, Bam Bam, and DS. DS is our left gentleman, right? Left gentleman, and Bam Bam. Okay, I got you. And then dude, and that's what Yama told me too, straight up. He's like, oh yeah, no, if that was, he was like, no, I would have disassociated. Good deal, appreciate it.
And I believe this fight is it was a pick but I think an outs.
I'm sorry. It was just funny to me. It would have been wild for him to show up without me knowing. Though, bro, that's what I'm saying. I didn't. You kept saying that it was there was two people. This was 10-7 to me. This was the one on the right was 10-7. So I didn't know that there was a second co-host. I thought it was just hey, I got somebody else who's coming on. Let's have him say what's up, because he also showed up and he was in driving. I'm not, no, whatever. And so I also was thinking like, oh, this is just like an intermission bit. This was the first time I showed up to the stream. This is just my initial reactions. So I didn't know who it could have been. It could have been anybody popping on, just like you know how many people come on these calls from the phones. And when I saw, if he didn't have his hat on either. He's a bald gentleman, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, the goatee, he might have. I think it looks a little shaved here too. So it might have been a little over. Listen. I'm not trying to make a big thing about it. I appreciate bros. I'm ready to give them some. Bro, I can't wait to get him on the fucking content. Oh, all right. Vampiric Legs did a 14-minute video on Tiki. Could run it tonight to fill you in. Should we get the street word on Tiki, guys? Let me know. Should I edit the title? All right.
Well, to tell Radke's the favorite, right?
Yep.
Man, like it's interesting, right? These guys are kind of inverse for me, right? Where like I was really high on Francisco Prado coming into the UFC, higher than most. I would.
Please tell me, and now he's not, and now he's not as high on him.
Would say in the MMA space, and I like didn't buy into Chuck Buffalo, Charles Radke, that early, right? But obviously,
but now he does. But now this is where this. But now he does.
He's convinced me with his mic work. But he's just a fun fighter, man. He's got a fun style. He's got the high guard. He's got tight mechanics, right? He's really good at setting the pace and just taking over once that initial storm passes. So all that being said, man, I'm going to go Radke by like I'm going to go by like third round KO.
That's, fuck, he kind of cooked. Fuck, he cooked. Oh, Lachlan. He kind of cooked because I do kind of agree with Bam Bam. Kind of agree with Bam Bam that Prado's pretty tough, and I would be stupid to think that he's probably just gonna come out here and take a dive type of finish, like he's young, he could take a few knockouts before it's really starting to show, kind of deal. So he might be cooking with the late finish. He might be cooking with the late finish here. They keep hitting us with the bait and switch horrible to good takes on 10-7. I know. They're good, bro. They're good. I love it.
TKO, straight KO by Radke.
Because I can just tell you while they're having their moment on the free for all. I'm gonna be giving some looks, but then they wrap it back together and I'm gonna be able to hammer it home. Like, thank God you did not fucking go on with that shit, because you at the beginning was saying some hocus pocus, but now you're speaking facts.
3 losses in a row, I want to say, right, for Francisco Prado.
Something like that.
I get it, man. It's a tight fight. I probably wouldn't spend my money on this one. I will say this, though. If Radke gets his ass beat in the first round, which is very possible, right, and especially like you said,
very possible. I mean, if anything's a meteor hitting Earth is possible any fucking day. I mean,
I love what you said about Prado working the body. If Radke loses that first round, that's a good live betting opportunity in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm gonna go Radke by late. I'm gonna go by late KO or like a clear decision after the.
I'm not trying to point anything out. I'm genuinely. I hope. I don't know if bro got if he got hit or something. I hope he's good. I don't know if that's like.
First round, but I think I'm gonna go late KO.
All right, perfect. I love it. So we're both on the Radke side. I'll be honest with you, Diaz.
No, okay, never mind. Maybe that was just the way his face. Like, I think it was just like he just had like a stern brow. I think I was like genuinely like worried for a second. Like, damn, he must have hit his head or something.
This is gonna be one of those that I may flip on Saturday.
Yeah, he's cool.
Depending on how I feel Saturday morning, but we'll talk about it.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't think I will though. Like, I get it though.
We're gonna talk about
the laptop stickers, guys. Can we get Chase some? Where do we get the UFC stickers? You guys see he's got, right over here, on this guy over here at the bottom. Look, that's a Nate Diaz thing, right? But
going back to the.
What the fuck is? Oh, that's the chat. He's got Chael Sonnen. He's got Nate Diaz. I think that's. I don't know who the other ones are. Oh, that's Joe Rogan, of course. Headshot. See, where do I get some UFC stickers? Those are nice. Shout out 10-7.
I don't think I will though. Like, I get it though.
We're gonna talk about it. Going back to the chat real quick. Vex in the chat. Personal stuff with my Discord friends, and he puts his little crying emoji. Other than that, classic dropout Vex. Also, yes, W setup.
Everybody got a fucking Discord, huh?
7 now, DS. That's just what
Oh.
X is calling you.
Calm down, Chase. That O'Loughlin sounded like he was in them guts. UFC hates its fans, doesn't deserve a sticker, fighters only. Where'd you put the Yama stickers? I actually haven't placed them yet. I put them in a spot where they won't get like bent for now, but like it's kind of sentimental to me. Like I do want to place the Yama thing, but like I overthink it too much. Do I want to put it outside my house, like on the nearest street sign, the one that I would see every day? You know, but like if I put it somewhere where I presume a lot of people go, I don't fucking know where these sheep go. You know, I'm not fucking in town hanging about. Like I don't know who's gonna see. If I put it in a spot and then you get no traction from it, I'm gonna feel like, oh well, now I can't see the sticker. Now I can't have the sticker. Now it's just out and about. I gotta buy me a stack of the stickers. Is what I gotta do actually. That's what I gotta do, man. You're making me sad. Stop. Now I don't want to lose it. Because I can scan the QR code all day by myself, you know, because that's just as good, right?
Is that me? Oh, okay. Sick.
He likes to check you. GSB38 in the chat. Hey, DS, how you feeling about that scarf? I know what he's doing. I know me.
Yeah, no, that was wild. Which my mom, these guys today.
Go back to.
Super pumped about. I'm trying to go to the Switzerland game, but
A friend of ours, the Texas. Hey, you're a
Cody?
great guy. Cody, yes. You ready to move on to the second fight?
Okay.
let's move on to the second fight. And I don't know what you have as the second fight.
Oh, wait, okay. LOL, you don't have to put them outside if you don't want to, man. Put them anywhere you like. Yeah, I know, but trust me, I get you. Chase gonna hoard all his Yama stickers like a dragon with his gold pile. They're his treasures. I'm glad you brought this up. This is a perfect segue. Well, Thinker, yes, I am going to place the stickers. Don't worry. But I think I'm going to do it on this iPad that I just got recently. But I haven't decided yet. And then the Yama stickers, for sure, I need to place them on that. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do it on the iPad? See, I overthink everything. I just don't know where the best spots would be. Yeah, no, I'm going to have UFC cards, Yama stickers, and yeah. And yeah, let's just get back into it.
Wait, according to Tapology, it's Calvin Gastelum versus Vicente Luque. Is that what you have?
Oh gosh, Kelvin Gastelum versus Vicente Luque. Chat, what are we thinking? You guys didn't get to say too much last night. What day is it? 2 nights ago. You didn't get to say too much 2 nights ago. Because, was I streaming last night? Why do I feel like I was doing something last night? Oh, BJJ, duh. Fuck. That was a disaster.
That is what it is.
Then there it is. Calvin Gastelum versus Vicente Luque. And I know we've said it before, but one of my favorite MMA fighter interactions was Calvin Gastelum and Henry Cejudo when we were in Vegas for International Fight Week a few years ago.
I'm going to rewind it just a little bit. These are what I want to hear. I want to hear the fighter interactions from these guys. Because that'll be some good talking points when it comes to the free-for-all. If they have met these people and they are able to tie in the current situation into like, oh yeah, he definitely seemed like that type of guy when I'm, whatever you want to say. Gastelum by classic 29-28 decision where he misses weight and gives 35% of his purse. It's so wildly accurate because it's not even like he'll miss weight and then he's got to forfeit. It's like, no, he just gives it. He knows every time he's coming in to miss weight. He's just willingly giving up majority of his check just so he can be disgustingly fat. Like, bro, once again, let's go talk about it. Let's talk about it. Brother, look at his fucking picture, mate. Are you guys fucking kidding me? Are you guys like... And I took him, and I did, and the 29-28 is so funny too because he's so just not gonna. He's probably gonna give up a round to Vicente. It's gonna look bad. Bam said they had Trayshawn Gore on their channel and still bet against him. I did see the betting against him part, but like that's not a problem. If any fighter genuinely has a problem with somebody betting against them just because they've met them or have had them on the channel or are personal friends with them, I mean the personal friends one, okay, let's not go that far. Family and friends, okay, like, like have faith in me kind of deal, like, but if I've had you on the channel, like I can't think you're gonna win every fight, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, unless you're Josh Van, but I still think they could have let the fight continue with Charles Johnson. That fight is not happening. Don't you fucking start. Don't you fucking start. The rumor mill has not announced it yet in my channel. So MMA Orbit has not said anything that I can see. Don't fucking start. Oh no, I agree. Just, oh wait. It just sucks it has to be that way. True. I'm not seeing anything. What the I get on X and there's nothing about Kelvin Gastelum, but the first thing I see is that Pedro Munoz is asking for retirement or something. After 22 fights, Pedro Munoz says, 22 fights. Oh my gosh. Where's his retirement speech? Get him his last fight. Where's his retirement speech? After 22 fights. That's almost perfect. No, I'm not seeing that this fight's called off, by the way. Don't start. Please don't start, brother. I'm really not ready for you to be right. But I'm also still not seeing it. Okay, let me actually type in Kelvin. Jeremy, please don't fucking tell me. No, no, I'm not seeing anything. Was this a sick, cruel joke that you got me on? Ha ha ha, blame the gullible guy. Okay. Shout out Jeremy, though. I appreciate you for stopping by. The news hasn't hit the hive yet. I like to imagine the MMA hive like a Warhammer 40k hive world. Dude, thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what we intended to be. That's exactly what we intended to be. Okay. Speech for sure. Missed this one. What are we talking about? God damn it.
It was Kelvin Gastelum and Henry Cejudo when we were in Vegas for International Fight Week a few years ago. Obliterated. Just obliterated. And it also looked like Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, or Ivysaur and Venusaur, like just evolutions. Right.
I'm not the Pokemon guy reference. I tried Pokemon Go for a little bit because I figured out they had a guy named Throw or whatever, and he's like, he has a gi and he has like a karate stance, but there's not really many more after that that I could collect. You know, I had a good time collecting some of them, but like after a while, I mean, it's like I can only collect so many Throws and Geodudes. Like,
but no, that.
Oh, Pedro Munoz speech for sure. Okay, all right. You know what? For that, I bought this. I bought multiple of these at 50% off. You know, I mean, you gotta get your fix. But this is a good deal because look, let me break it down to you, and this will be a fun little challenge. So the Easter candy, right? You know, I already ate some of it, but the Warheads one, it comes with, some Warhead cubes, which is fire. It comes with a couple of these ropes, which you don't actually often see. I never tried them until today. They are fucking good. And then they also have the little bitty regular ones. So we're gonna go ahead and eat some of these. We're gonna eat some of these really sour Warheads while we watch these. I ate the lemon one earlier. I'm a real chav when it comes to sour candy, so my mouth is savoring thinking about this. So let's go ahead and lock in.
That was awesome. Anyway.
My bad. Chase has the little yachty diet. I can't help it, dude. I mean, 50% off, like, bro. Every holiday, after every holiday, bro. I mean, it'll probably be 75 tomorrow. There might be the jelly beans. Like, if it goes to 75 tomorrow and there's like the 4 left of these, I'm just saying. All right, I got you guys with the apple. We got apple. Let's listen to our boys.
How do you see this fight going?
Yeah, shout out Kelvin Gastelum, man. He was a blast that day. Just Henry Cejudo, like, hammered off the shits, just kind of like.
Gastelum took. You could tell he didn't really want to talk to us, but
he was.
He still did, which credit to him, you know.
There we go. Shout out.
Kelvin Gastelum. I forgot their story.
Yes. Kelvin Gastelum, man, what is there to break down about both of these guys, to be honest with you, right? Kelvin Gastelum, we know the deal, man.
I tanked these
Experienced
shits.
Boxer, good fundamentals, great fucking chin.
I don't even think they're as sour anymore. These used to be really sour.
A chin made of cinder block, iron, titanium, whatever the fuck hardest materials are. That's what that shit's made.
The OG Warheads are the only actual sour things Warheads make. True. Yeah, the little rope isn't sour. The cubes, I haven't even opened them yet because they're not sour. But we'll eat some of the candies. just tanked through that first one like a G.
He's been through some wars, man. At his best, we did see him take Israel Adesanya to Izzy's toughest war of his career.
Cejudo drunk must be insufferable.
Lately, though, weight missing, right? A lot of weight missing. A chubby Kelvin.
10-7 is always very happy about talking to fighters. That's good. We always need an inside man. You know, everybody has their own role in the hive. All I'm saying.
Kelvin Gastelum.
Like, and that's moving up a weight class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, he had the missing weight with Kelvin Gastelum, like where he's eating tacos and shit. It's called, I think the show was called Missing Weight that he was doing, which is fucking nuts. And then he missed weight. Either way, he's taking on Vicente Luque at this point in his career, just sort of a finish or be finished kind of guy, right?
I've been watching a lot of tape, man, and if you take that shot, I really think you're gonna get tipsy, man. I really do.
Good power, good submission skills. One of those guys, DS, that was super highly touted. He was supposed to be one of like the next it guys in MMA, and that never really materialized.
Man, but he's been perennially up there, and I think in the last few years his name has carried him. But also, dude, he had a fucking devastating injury. Like,
of course,
having a show called Missing Weight and Missing Weight should get you cut. Probably. It's like a show called Smoking Blunts, and then you pop for smoking weed. You know, I mean.
And my point is, though, even though the record's a little bit flawed, he was fighting the best guys in the world, right? He was fighting top-ranked guys, and you know, and all that. Yes, the brain bleed issue that he has.
I'm gonna try the watermelon one next because I haven't had this one before.
It
looks really good though.
Then. Not that Kelvin Gastelum has looked like he's on a tear, but Kelvin Gastelum, to me, it is very clear, has a lot more left in the tank than Vicente Luque does. I know that you're probably going to hear that on every breakdown show you fucking listen to this week, but that's the pick, man. It's Kelvin Gastelum.
Kelvin Gastelum level 5 charm spell and Dana.
Decision, TKO probably.
Thinker's been into some D&D lately. Ever since he watched Armored MMA, he loves casting charm spells. What other? Yo, what's up, Chase? CTE. Let me know if Yama is into a medieval quest right now. He's casting so many spells on us lately. Charm spells. He cast the spell of me not making all the right picks since I got them all right again. That was a while ago. Dude, his sorcery goes back. It's dated. Holy shit. This witchcraft cannot go on.
Up late is probably live. I don't mind Kelvin Gastelum on the money line. That's what I'm going.
Popping for weed makes you a cool gangster. Missing weight makes you a flabby loser.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think Gastelum, like, look,
Big
even
facts.
though, like, you know, the weight missing and all that bullshit, he's still a pocket boxing problem, right? When he can hop in and out cleanly. I just think that Luque's done at this point, man. I you know, the human body can only take so much damage, right? And I just think that, look, I think this is one of the locks of the card.
LOL, it's a reference to my favorite movie, Wet Hot American Summer. Funniest movie ever made. Let me tell you this. Here's what the truth is. Thinker, you're going to like this because this is going to help us later when it comes to MMA on film. Now hear me out. I have never seen a lot, well, not a lot, but the deeper cuts. Some of the pioneers from the 80s, you know. And there's a guy named Leslie Neeson, right? Very funny comedian, I'm sure. Very funny actor in a lot of spoof movies. He is in this movie called The Naked Gun. So I watched the original. I watched the original Naked Gun to get me prepared for when we do MMA on film for The Naked Gun 2025 reboot. And holy shit. That movie's pretty funny. The entire gimmick of the movie is that the bit never ends. Like the jokes, like whatever you think is like a one-off joke, no, the joke continues on. Oh my god. Oh wait, Hydra not mod. Time out. No, stop. Don't ban him. Don't ban him. Don't ban him. I got it before they got you. Don't worry, bruv. But yeah, no, Naked Gun is cool. Naked Gun is really funny. Genuinely funny. And I think Liam Neeson, which is ironically such a similar name to Leslie Nielsen, I think it's a good choice. I'm excited to go ahead and watch that remake. So, everybody.
Quite frankly, I think at minus 250, the last odds that I saw. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Gastelum is a perfect parlay piece. I don't know that I would use it as a straight bet.
What did I just hear? What did I just hear? Gastelum perfect parlay piece? Come on. Come on, Diaz. Come on, Diaz. Damn. You know what I was thinking, Thinker? If you would like what would make MMA on film, potentially, because I even said this about some of the movies that are in theaters, you know? We're going to have a version where we watch it where we don't take notes, and then we'll have a version where we go ahead and take notes through it. And we could go ahead and milk a second viewing of that. If there's a show or a movie that you want to just get right out of the way, you know, obviously, after Beast, we could watch it and we can just give a once over, and we could always come back to it and do the notes review, you know, if we want to start getting some more stuff out. All right, here goes your watermelon one. Ooh, that one's good. Kevin on a parlay makes me recoil physically. So does this warhead.
If it's a kickboxing fight, man, I think Gastelum's going to be the cleaner. I think he's going to be faster, to be honest with you, and just a safer process.
Not a bad take. Kelvin is always going to have the hand speed. Mexican boxing. He's cool. If he doesn't come in fat, I might put him on the parlay with Gamrot and Yuri. Oh.
In general, in my opinion, Luque's clearest edge is going to be if he can force the grappling exchanges or find like a reactive submission. I just don't.
I'm not opposed, but we have so many things on the list. I don't think we need to milk them. Not milk them, but we have so many things on the list. But like a movie that is not necessarily centered around the UFC and or mixed martial arts. Like The Naked Gun just has a portion. You know, it's just like, I don't think it's in there. I was like, in the Naked Gun original. In the Naked Gun original, the end of the movie takes place in like a baseball stadium. On the baseball field, you know. And it's a bit that goes on way too long kind of deal. Like, you thought it was just like, oh, they're at a baseball game. And then he's going to protect the queen. So I'm thinking the end of the movie, or a portion of the movie, just takes place at the UFC event. So do you think we need to make notes watching the entire movie? These are all things that I'm questioning, I guess, but you can ponder that.
I don't see that happening, man. I really don't. If it's going to go to decision, I think it's a clear gap.
I feel like Yama's the type of guy who likes writing notes. I do too, but my hands and my ADHD don't let me. I'm sitting there and I'm physically like bursting at the seams to start like go doing something else. I don't get it. You ever heard of restless leg syndrome? We talked about this, I think, or somebody brought this up in Thinker's Chat. I swear to God, ADHD is like having restless leg syndrome, like in every part of your body. You just gotta like get up and fucking move sometimes. Like, I don't know. That's why I couldn't be on an airplane, bro. Like, where am I gonna go? I'm fucking trapped. I'm like, oh my God.
Gastelum victory here. I think he gets inside first, lands the cleaner 3 pieces, exits before Luque can really do any damage here. Despite, you know, both these guys obviously have
ADHD is just what doctors call people with extra spunk. True facts though. They try to make you docile if you're too cool. That's the problem. That's what the problem is. It's the teachers too. That's where it starts.
Tail end of their career. Both these guys legends, man. I'm gonna take Gastelum by decision as well, but
Nice.
My thoughts on the finish are exactly what you thought, or exactly what you said. Live KO for Gastelum.
Nice.
Late, not early, I don't think, but I'm gonna take him by decision.
Yeah.
I think early is very plausible. Literally, Vicente Luque gets killed in the first round in every one of his last fucking 5 fights. The ref just didn't stop at the last one. Okay. Part of me likes the idea of doing it the regular way for movies with small MMA connections, because then we get to do full review like a real... I agree with you. I agree with you there. That was the idea in general, is just to be able to review movies, but don't have to relate it to MMA, you know, for it to fit the channel, but we get to review movies. That's really what it comes down to. But I'm throwing the ideas out there. I agree. I like doing the reviews the way we do it, but it does take a little bit of time. I hate airplanes. Last time I flew, my knees were views, not even from the bathroom. Not even from bathroom fun. Seats in front of me attacked me. I need to take an edible before my next flight. And I actually hate airplanes. My legs get so crazy. Dude, I don't know how people do it, bro. I don't know how.
And like you said, I think this is one of the locks of the card. The odds are pretty good for it. The way I'm seeing it is like I don't think Vicente Luque is going to be able to beat Kelvin Gastelum over the course of 3 rounds to win a decision.
I think Luque's done, bro. Like they're like, bro, just a few years ago we were talking about like, is he done? Like he's done now.
That's what I'm saying. And there's no way he has the power to knock out Kelvin Gastelum. Joe Pyfer didn't have that recently.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Why'd they just fucking cook? Joe Pyfer didn't have a... What now? Oh, Gastelum. Duh.
So
yeah.
Again,
I
I think there's genuine
I was
value
like, Luque.
in these odds. So.
Yeah. Vex in the chat. What are the odds for Gastelum missing weight? He's tempted to bet on that. Yes. What would you put that at?
Gastelum to miss weight.
Yeah.
Easy.
Plus 150.
Plus 150. So you think like there's a good shot?
Plus 150, brother. That's minus territory. He's done it in his last 3. Holy shit.
I think there's a good shot. Yeah, his fat ass. What do you think?
Yeah, shout out fat people, bro. I'm all for it. Fuck you.
Okay. Kevin would be the type of guy to carry Luque to decision. Most likely. Doesn't want to hurt him. Luque by sub or Kelvin by points is such a beautiful double up. I don't think Kelvin's going to get subbed. No way. Has he ever been subbed? I mean, I know you'd be like, well, there's a first for everything. But Luque, I mean, he's been subbed 3 times. We did go over that, I think. Bet the house on plus 150. Dude, if Vegas gave plus 150 on those odds, holy shit. Okay, let's see if we can explore something else. We're gonna keep the page up. We're gonna keep them up. We'll come back to them here in a little bit. But I've been wanting to watch this video right here. So, you guys can't even see right now.
We got a huge fight coming.
Hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean to take you guys off. I mean, I did, but we'll come back to 10-7 here in a few. Let me move my thingy-mabobber back. There we go. And then we'll go full screen and we'll watch my boy's video. We'll see what he's got to say because he doesn't have that many views. We'll obviously give him a like. Well, damn, hold on. He didn't have any views earlier. He's got a lot of subs though. Damn, I thought this was. I do this often where I think these guys. I think I'm helping them. What the? All right, let's listen. Let's just listen to what bro's got to say. That's why you take the double up. Points is more likely, and sub is the long shot cover.
We got a huge fight coming up this Saturday night, UFC 327. We've got Josh the Hulk Hogan taking on Curtis Blades. Let me say,
This is what we want to talk about.
I don't know if UFC has ever fast-tracked somebody to potential stardom level this fast. A lot of it has to do with
What's he mean by that? How have they projected him in the stardom? I mean, they gave him a ranked opponent, but Kunaev just got that dude off debut. Off Contender Series. He just debuted against Curtis Blades. But he's not a superstar personality. But I would say Hokit isn't either. I mean, I don't think the UFC is necessarily throwing him into, like, a Sean O'Malley role. I mean, maybe they are. I mean, it's close, but it's not the same. His vid is so quiet. Sorry. Vid volume super low. Oh. My bad. Hold on. My bad. I think I was fucking this up.
via submission. Josh Hokit.
Is that a little better?
Total package. You're a little corny on the mic.
Let me start it over for you guys.
We got a huge fight coming up this Saturday night, UFC 327. We've got Josh the Hulk Hokit taking on Curtis Blades. And let me say this. I don't know if the UFC has ever fast-tracked somebody to potential stardom level this fast.
I don't think they have potentially pushed somebody into superstar or stardom this fast. Well, Alex Pereira was pretty quick. I mean, they threw him right into a title fight kind of deal. Also, Curtis Blades fought Kunaev, who's a debut guy. But again, I know Hokit is a different personality than Kunaev, but Hokit is also not like I don't think he's like your Sean O'Malley. I think it's just different. He's like your Paulo Costa. I think that's a Paulo Costa. I think that's a good actual. I only say that because I looked right at his name, but I kind of think that adds up to me. I don't know. It's different trajectory. It's not superstar. It's just like, maybe it is. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Dude, if the cubes take these little ropes things, the ooze chews, these things are good. If the cubes taste like this, bro, I'm in for a good treat. Kaya Sakura got the instant title shot. True. What can you fucking say, brother?
A lot of it has to do with what he's done inside the octagon and his finishing instincts, whether that be via KO or via submission. Josh Hokett is the total package.
Am I stupid? I mean, yeah, I didn't think he got no submission in the UFC, but I mean, I guess he's talking about before the UFC. I'll give him benefit of the doubt.
A little corny on the mic, but this is still a guy that, well, he says the right things, calls out the right people, and, well, he backs up everything that he says.
Is he cooking Hydra? Let me know. Let me know if we're not onto it. No, I mean, I get what he's saying. I'm just nitpicking, really. I'm just nitpicking.
He's going to do. The thing is, that makes this fight so interesting is these guys are, their base, both wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Both wrestlers here. I just think that the finishing upside has to be on the Josh Hokett side at this point, 2026. If I was talking about maybe 3 years ago, maybe I would say Curtis Blades. But I feel like this is a huge opportunity for him. This is a huge opportunity for him to announce himself in a big stage, the UFC heavyweight division. We obviously know the name, but I'm talking about a guy that could really take the next.
I hate that this guy is agreeing with my pick right now. He's doing good. He's cooking. He's saying all the right stuff. I mean, Curtis Blades 3 years ago, yeah, that would be a shoo-in for a win, but both wrestlers. One guy's super young and ready to go. Good finishing instincts, like he said at the beginning.
Next step in his career trajectory.
Let's
He's a guy that can honestly be in the championship title picture here very, very shortly. We haven't seen a guy do this probably since what? Brock Lesnar? His career trajectory. He's a guy that can honestly be in the championship title picture here very, very shortly.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen a guy do this probably since what? Brock Lesnar?
And you know, up until Brock Lesnar, Alex Bejeda, dude. If you don't want to give Kaya Sakura, Alex Bejeda. I mean, it took, what, 5 fights and he got a title shot? Oh.
Jump in and immediately get a huge fight on a UFC numbered event. Albeit, it ain't the co-main event. It's the slot down from the co-main event. This guy is fighting 3 slots down, or 2 slots down, I should say, from the main event fight. A title fight. Now, albeit it wasn't all supposed to be that way, obviously. We obviously had the Joshua Van tire fallout.
We're going to look into that here in a second.
That get pushed. But Josh Hokett has an opportunity to introduce himself in a big way to the heavyweight division. I think he's going to answer the call, guys. I do. I think he's going to cancel out any of the wrestling that Curtis Blades is going to try to put on it.
Let's see. Hokett says all the right things. Stop, bro. Brock Lesnar mentioned. True. You see the WWE belt, brother? Come on now. I was on Hokett in his talk until the human centipede thing. Why do you have to pick beef with Yuri? We're going to watch that because I didn't get to listen to it. I was at work. Where's this fucking clip, mate? Where's the fucking clip? I sent it to you guys in the general. Raw. Yeah, here we go. We'll listen to the human centipede thing too. Stay where you are. The funny thing is, let me pause. The way Yuri's acting is it's a little different, but it's similar to what he was acting like with Alex in the Voodoo. He was like, "Get that, you go, you get it away, go, take yourself." Like, you know, he was just not scared. Obviously, it's whatever you want to call it, a gimmick, but it's like, Get it out of here. Go. Kind of deal. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I could have killed that guy. Okay, and then so this right here is where he walks right into the next video. Okay, so he just walks right into his little thing here.
I'm gonna take out number 4.
I heard the first portion of it a little bit.
I'm gonna saw off his head and put it on Alex Pereira's body. And then
people are saying this is a Mexican gimmick. This wasn't the human centipede full thing. The whole thing, yeah, I get you. Yuri saw him as a demon from the nether. Dude, he like dialed in. You know, Yuri's always kind of like his action figure movements kind of deal. But when this dude walked in with his lightsaber and his bandana talking like this, he's like he was ready to fucking strike at all fucking moments.
And I'm gonna take number 3 and stitch it to the anus of number 2. And then I'm gonna take number 2's head and I'm gonna stitch it to the anus of number 1, creating some type of...
Believe it or not, if you guys don't know what acting like a character is, it is taxing mentally, physically. To do what he's doing right now, you have to be exerting a lot of, I'm just saying, guys, if he keeps this shit up, I mean, depending on, I don't know, mentally he's not gonna be there, bro. This is a lot. Depending on how locked in he is, if he comes into the cage locked in to have this spiel after the fight, you know, he could overlook the opponent. I'm just saying. Say anytime, it's possible.
Human centipede, where the Incredible Hulk will put it on a leash and walk it in his front yard.
Fully grown man adult talking about stitching heads to anuses as an act that's supposed to be compelling. Funny thing is, where is he getting his talking points from? Who has ever, 1, seen the human centipede, and 2, seen it in the last decade? You know? Bro's an old man. 28 years old. I don't know, guys. 28 years old. Grown man, true. A lot older than a grown man. This is something that I would do, potentially. Or I can get rid of... Hold on. We'll come back to my boy here. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Make sure you guys got it right. Joshua Van. Okay. We're gonna go to the videos. Under 3 minutes. And post it this week. This person didn't know that it's not on. People are still predicting as if it's still on 1 day ago. I mean, Japanese MMA introduction. There's a 10-second AI video. What is this AI video? You guys see this? Show the Mexican part of his media day. Send the link. I did not see it. Maybe I should type Pullout. Oh, nice. Gotcha. Ruin. Joshua Van Pullout exposed. Oh, here. Now this is what I'm talking about. Let's see what he's got to say. A 23-minute video? Okay.
flyweight champ Joshua Van just pulled out of UFC 327 this weekend.
Shout out Mank MMA. Appreciate you for making the live stream for us, brother. Love his posters. Love the posters, bro.
And nobody's freaking talking about it. I can't believe this shit. Everyone's saying, great card, stacked card, fire card, best card of the year. Yeah. Yeah, because the rest of this year has been piss poor, pathetic.
I'm giving him a like.
This first half of Paramount's been trash, and they're giving us fake title fights.
The blue raspberry one. They only give me one. Oh, they got 2 blues in here. Never mind. We'll do blue raspberry.
The only champion.
That's what I'm saying. 23 minutes. He's got a lot to say. Just look up Josh Hokett's actual official fight media day video. Yeah, he's got a lot to say about Josh Van, bro. Hold on, let's let him ramble for a second, because clearly he likes him more than me.
Change out there.
Oh, this is the actual. Well, that's the first thing that I pull up on here, so I guess literally the first fucking thing.
Jury, what happened?
I'm just letting everybody know how fucking down I am, homie. I'm the downest vato.
That's the Mexican gimmick. Okay.
In the world, homie, I'll literally fucking take it down and show every.
Brother, how about you do a little research? They don't say homie, they say essay.
Everybody, homie, while I fucking take it down, homie. I'm fucking down, dog. I don't care who you are, dog. We could make an open division, homie.
Did he not watch any Eddie Guerrero for this? Like, I'm confused. He literally, okay, Holmes, like, Ondale, Holmes, like, come on, it's literally.
And we could all fight, dog. Cutting weights for cowards, homie. Straight up.
Come on, S.A.
Doesn't fucking cut no way, homie. Straight up, dog. Yo, you fucking think I can't keep up this fucking accent this whole time, dog? Keep up.
Nobody said that. Nobody was wondering if you could keep it up the entire time. We were just wondering if you were going to. If you had planned to, you know?
This character, fucking watch me, homie.
Look at him breathing heavy. Oh,
yeah, dog.
There he goes, taking a deep breath. This is what people wanted. This is what people wanted. This is personality to some people. I can't imagine being a mentally capable person and not being embarrassed by yourself doing this character or otherwise. Why did he even do this? How did this transition? How did he get from... Somebody must have asked, like, yo, are you good, brother? They must have asked, are you Mexican? And he was like, okay, Holmes, my hood was just on, like, completely wrong. I don't know if anybody had noticed that. Now it looks even worse, but whatever. Yeah, this was a good one. This was a great one. This was better than the Human Centipede, for sure. But now we have 23 minutes to go.
On this card was Joshua Van.
I love how it looks like it's like me and bro we're recording this together. You see this? Like, shout out my guy. Shout out my guy. I gotta give a better shout out. I'm sorry. Money making Mitch. Oh, he's only got 360 subs. Damn, 13 fucking likes. Why you gotta be cooking me, brother? But he's a big. Let's see what he's got to say. In this video, I break down why Joshua Van Pullout is bigger deal than people think, how this card went from an 8 out of 10 to a weak 6 out of 10 overnight, the UFC's pattern of quietly removing big fights last second, why we're getting fake title fights instead of real champs, and the bigger problem with Paramount era of UFC. Oh my goodness. Wow. He's cooking. Is he not?
This card took such a hit that the featured prelim is now the co-main event of our precious UFC Miami card. So, not only...
Why did he just cook, though? The featured prelim is now the co-main event. Is that really where it just jumped from?
That, I was talking about Cub Swanson versus Nate Landwehr. I'm like, this is going to be fight of the night right here. Keep your eyes out for this fight. I love underrated bangers.
Still possible.
But now it's not an underrated banger. This went from being my most looked forward to prelim to being first fight on the main card, and now I think it's undeserving of being on the main card.
Why did he just... I mean, I kind of feel where he's coming from. If you personally feel that if that's the case personally, I mean, I can't really argue with him. He kind of just... He's saying his piece right here, you know? Wow. He needs a writing team, Hydra. Oof. Guy with no insight behind the scene exposes everything in 20-minute video. Dude, I mean, I love it. I love this fight. Now it's later in the night, so I hate it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's funny, but like, if that's what bros want us to say, I guess I don't know, cause like I'm thinking the same thing. Like, bro, like it's still gonna be a good fight, but like, I kind of get what he's saying. Like, it would be a banger. I mean, it's gonna be a banger either way, but like a fight on like the featured prelim, like boom, like you get that right at the end of the prelims to start off the main card. It's like, damn, does Cub Swanson really deserve to be on a main card? Like, this is supposed to be on a pay-per-view, Cub Swanson, you know, like this is supposed to be where the ranked people compete, kind of deal. I get what he's saying, but like at the same time,
because it's 2026. For that simple fact, it's 2026, and there's nothing on the line for this fight. So, I hate it. Now I'm talking trash about this awesome fight.
I can't fault the guy. Cause this dude's his cousin. True. My bad. I didn't mean to put him on. My bad. You're right.
Because it has the wrong placement. And, you know, and I'm blaming the UFC here because I'm just gonna get to my point.
Yeah, Lupi and Suarez could have been up there, I guess. Yeah, that could have been up there. That actually has implications somewhere. Lupi and Suarez.
I don't believe Joshua...
Okay, now we're going to get back into it. Or Holland and Randy Brown.
Because
that would have been cool to open the main card.
I'm just going to get to my point. I don't believe Joshua Van was injured. See, no one's talking about it. Look, no comments yet. Literally no one's talking about this. And yes, we're distracted because they're moving Joshua Van's fight to UFC 328.
Why,
That's
though?
awesome. Round of applause.
Why,
Yay
though?
for UFC 328. But that's in May. That's a month away. I need stuff now.
Facts.
I'm starving for excitement now.
Right.
But
I too want Josh Van right now. Hydra, this dude could be my cousin too. Me, CTE. We're all locked in.
read this. Joshua Van injured. UFC 327 title fight rescheduled. Oh, he got injured? And it's already rescheduled?
Fuck this guy. Van wouldn't fake an injury. Or let the UFC lie about him. I'm not going to say he would or wouldn't. I personally don't know what's going on behind the scenes. As somebody who works for the business, who is the champion, if the UFC says, hey, we're gonna pull you and put you on a different card, I mean, your best option is to oblige, you know? I mean, you get extra time to train, I guess, if you weren't necessarily 100%, or I don't know. I'm not saying he would fake it, but the post didn't even say that he was injured. They just said he's out and then he'll be on a different card, you know? Like, it was, I don't know. I get what he's saying, but I also get what you're saying. I'm trying not to agree with everybody, but I think everybody makes valid points here. God, I love you guys.
If he's injured, how exactly does he know that he can make UFC 328 just in...
Why is that a good point? Why is that a really good point, though? How is he so confident? How would he be so confident?
time? No. This was clearly some shit like, oh, maybe UFC 328 isn't selling too well. Maybe Hamzat's not the big star that we thought he was.
I said this on the...
Maybe we need to add another title fight to that card to put some more spotlight on this card. I mean, think about it. This awesome card, UFC 327, has tons of tickets available. Tons of tickets available for UFC 327 because they're overpricing the fans. They would rather have nobody in the bleachers than a bunch of fans paying reasonable ticket prices. Isn't that crazy?
He's unfortunately correct here. On his period like a ring girl. Come on.
They'd rather have Ghost Town in the bleachers
I fuck
than
with it.
fans for reasonable prices. This card has so many tickets available.
He's spitting facts now, though.
I mean, half the arena might be empty in Miami. And that's crazy. And that's when the card looked like this. The UFC probably figured, hey, if this card isn't doing it, why make it so stacked if we're not going to sell out the arena? Let's just move our only legit champion from this card.
I don't want to believe that he's right. But I think he's making it. This is the shit that I would say is you can't deny some shit sounding. You can't deny some shit sounding plausible when it happens, man. I don't know. Honestly, I've come around. This dude is legit. W take. Listen. Thank you. He got injured before it got announced. Thought he could make the fight. Now he can't make the fight and asked for 1 month. Now also probably optimistic about the timeline, like why he thought he could. No, I agree. Josh Van's a Chad. I don't believe that he would ever duck a fight or ever not be able to unless he absolutely fucking couldn't. W take. This guy isn't even in the kitchen to cook. Come on, Hydra. You can come around to him. Let me make sure I don't have that bad screenshot of him. Honestly, I've come around to him. Thank you. I do kind of. He's.
So I think that's why they did it. And I think the UFC's been doing this for a long time. They make the fight card look sexy, right? UFC Vancouver, Hernandez versus RDR. We all wanted to see it. Nope. Last second, we're just throwing Brendan Allen in there instead of Anthony Hernandez, right?
Fuck it. Fuck, God damn it.
They did it for UFC 314, the Miami card last year. They had Prates versus Jeff Neal on there. Next thing you know, oh, Jeff Neal got magically injured. We're going to take that.
They did this with Derek Lewis. We never got the answer of why Derek Lewis pulled out that fight.
Fight off of that card. So they overpromise, and then they knowingly, they take off one of those fights. Like they secretly, quietly just remove one of those good fights. And it goes unnoticed. You know, just because they're going to book it for a later date.
Wow.
It's like, man, are you guys giving refunds to the people that paid for these fights?
True. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. If Van would never duck a fight and fight unless he absolutely couldn't, then you can't believe at the same time he'd accept the UFC icing him during his first defense for tickets. I'm not saying I believe it, but like, I sometimes the tinfoil hat is not. It sometimes it fits everybody. I don't know what to say, man. Sometimes things make sense. Sometimes you never get the answers, and not getting an answer most likely means that the answer that you didn't want it to be, or you thought it could be potentially, but least likely ends up being that answer. Like, I don't know. Dude, I mean, 23 minutes of this, and this is what we got. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to subscribe. Hold on. Shout out my guy, Money Making Mitch. Mitch is gonna make so much fucking stacks on YouTube. What the fuck?
Or paid for their tickets? For example, what if I bought tickets for UFC Miami?
Oh no, Thinker.
Because I want to watch Josh Van.
Oh no, Thinker. No, don't say it. Hydra, that's the real answer, Hydra. Let us have fun, brother. You don't have to be so real. Derek Lewis just didn't care. Just didn't want to show up. Just don't give a fuck.
Fight. I'm a huge Josh Van fan. Now Josh Van gets removed from the card a week out, and now what? Do I get a refund? I bought these tickets to watch Josh Van fight, and the UFC just removes him from the card. He didn't get injured.
If that's true, if he bought tickets to see Josh Van, you are a bigger fan than me, brother, because I ain't making my way down to Florida. But, wow. Goddamn. Let's listen to it one more time. I want to hear the heartbreak in his voice. I'm sorry.
Miami. Just because I want to watch Josh Van fight. I'm a huge Josh Van fan. Now Josh Van gets removed from the card a week out, and now what? Do I get a refund? I bought these tickets to watch Josh Van fight, and the UFC just removes him from the card. He didn't get injured.
He didn't get injured. Shout out Mitch, bro. Armin missed weight like Dana slipped up saying when he kept asking about it months later, and Armin said on Aiden's stream. I think it's also at that point, it's like, once you've heard something so long, hey, did he miss weight? Hey, did he miss weight? And it's actually something not like that. Like, eventually just be like, yeah, sure, yeah, sure, yeah. Go with the answer that everybody thinks, even though it's not really true. Like, just get them to shut up. It's like, who gives a fuck at this point? You can get a refund if you buy tickets early. This guy is hypothetically buying tickets to an event, and now he's mad he can't hypothetically refund them. Bro, this is Hydra's middle school bully or something, bro. You hate him. You hate him. Hey, goddamn, Hydra, I'm sorry.
So, what I'm noticing is the UFC doesn't give a shit. Look, Dana White right here. Who gives a shit? The UFC doesn't give a shit. But we haven't had any real title fights this whole year. Not only that, we've only had one legit champion have a fight this whole year, this whole Paramount era.
And it was a rematch that was undeserving.
They're feeding us fake title fights left and right, one after the other. Look at this bullshit title fight. I know it's an interim title fight, so that just proves it's a fake title fight. But not only that, Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett to kick off the Paramount era, to kick off the new year. Gaethje lost to Holloway, Charles, Habib. Okay? He's not the champ. Paddy Pimblett has fought nobody. He's fought nobody his age and won. This is not a title fight. Okay, we all know Armin and Ilya are the best fighters in the division. Fake title fight. Wow, we look at 320.
He just fucking cooked. But what does he have to say about Armin missing weight, you know? I guess, I don't know. There are literal groomers and people involved in 9/11 as prominent MMA managers, while the face of the company has the president's ear. Talk about that, not this tinfoil BS. Six, seven. You're cooking, but nobody wants to talk about that stuff. I unfortunately would listen to those videos. I mean, he might do that in other videos, Hydra. This video is about Josh Finger. God damn it, you are good, brother. You are good. Thank you. Combat him so I can read it on screen and act like we fucking schooled him.
25.
But in the same manner, I need Hydra to respond so I can say it like we schooled Thinker. Because
Wow,
I'm
a
playing
legit
both sides.
champion was on the card. Now, the only legit champion that fought this year, guys, Volkanovski. Congrats. But guess what? That's only half of the fight, Volkanovski. We had a fake title contender in this fight. So this was half of a real title fight. This wasn't even a full real title fight. Masvidal deserved it. Murphy deserved it. One of those guys. So at least we had a legit champion on 325, though. Bullshit fight, though. He fought the wrong person, but that's the only champion that we got this year so far.
We are 4 months in. 4 months in.
And then moving on to the BMF fight. Max isn't the champion anymore. Former featherweight champion.
Vampiric Legs has videos on all those things. That's why Vamps is to go. And yeah, Thinker does have some pretty good videos on some of the scandalous shit going on. That's why another reason why I was like into his video. I was into his videos before we became like, you know, co-host kind of deal. Thinker really does be out there. The Stuart Nickel video is good too, man. This video should have been angry post on r/UFC, not a 23-minute video. He is slandering GOAT a little, the GOAT a little bit. Yama is a GOAT. Yama is a GOAT.
This was a lightweight fight in 2026. And Charles Oliveira, he's not the lightweight champion anymore. He lost his championship belt. Was it 2023? 2023, he lost to Islam Makhachev, all right? He hasn't been a champ in 3 years. This is not a legit title fight. It was for the BMF fight. And wow, it was a stinker at best. Charles did not fight like a BMF. This wasn't even a BMF title fight. Forget a legit title fight. But we can't blame...
To even go deeper into the legitimacy of that title fight, Ilya Topuria beat Max Holloway. Like, bro. Whatever.
The UFC for how Charles chose to fight, so I'm not gonna rant about that. But another fake title fight. And then we move on. Oh, well, there are no more title fights, not until May. Because we were going to have Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira. Van is a legit champion. On paper, I know the whole Pantoja thing, but I'm not going to blame the UFC because Pantoja broke his arm.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm listening to you. I'm hearing
That's
you.
an
I'm not loving
unforeseen
it so far.
circumstance. Terrible one. It happens. But we have Yuri, one of my favorite fighters, versus Olberg. These guys aren't real champions right now. Pereira is the light heavyweight champion. Or was. And none of these guys are going to be a champion, Yuri or Olberg. And
why, when you say it in a 23-minute video, does it all become so clear? None of these champs are real. You hear people shitpost all the time about this shit. Like Mank MMA, shout out him. He'll literally tell me that these aren't the real champs. Van is not the real champ. And obviously Van is the real champ. But when it comes to these guys, I mean, Max and Charles, definitely that was some fake-ass fucking fight. Justin and Patty, are we fucking for real? Like, come on. Like, that's another one. Wow, well.
so the fight happens this weekend. Okay? Not until Sunday.
Hot man kill cam. I do follow one championship. Let me look up this dude, because I probably know who he is. Yeah, he just fought a little bit ago, didn't he? Like 3 weeks ago? March 20th? About 3 weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago. If I don't know my one, buddy, I'll tell you that. It was on the Superfan fights, though. I didn't get to... Actually, no, he was the main event of the Friday fights in the morning, right? Yeah. Yep, he got that knockout. He got a knockout. I can't remember how it happened, though. Let's see, do they have the,
Beautiful front kick right down.
Just a body kick? No, this ain't it. This ain't from Friday, I don't think. That's February 3rd. His last fight happened, March. Whatever. Shout out my boy, Ismaguli Zayev, whatever the fuck the guy's name is. This mentality is kind of whack, though. So if any champ retires retires undefeated, no one is ever the champ. Because I'm not saying that, but in this specific instance, Pereira literally did. I mean, he did vacate the belt, and he did beat Yuri twice with the belt. I mean, Ilya is just not active. He's not a defending champ right now. They have an interim belt, which at best is a silver belt. Tom is injured, the real champ. I mean, we have silver belts flying all around, not to mention the BMF, and then the legitimacy of them. I mean, we have Sean Strickland about to fight for the belt again, brother. I mean, when you say all of it, it sucks to hear, but like, I'm kind of with whatever take. Oh my god, damn it, Hydra. Don't tell me that it's true. Don't tell me I agree with everything.
Monday morning.
I didn't agree with 10-7 that much.
Are we going to have an official champion at
But I can tell Hydra's getting upset. I mean, this has been 8 minutes. We don't have to give him the whole. We don't have to give him the whole time. We'll go back and let's see what this guy's got to say.
Breaking news, Joshua Van is out of his first title defense versus Tatsuro Taira at UFC 327. Guys, I don't know if this fight's going to be pushed to a later date or it's just completely canceled. There's still more information to come out, but I want to know, what do you think of this?
Oh, he was just asking what I thought. Well, good easy video. Appreciate him. What else we got? Any other videos? 2 casual MMA. Here's a 33-minute video on it.
Yuri versus Olberg.
Okay.
The GOAT versus the GOAT. Not really the GOAT versus the GOAT. But this is going to be a really, really fun fight. But first, before we get to the stuff that you guys wanted.
Why does guy steal Bass Ruten's accent? The last guy. Give it back, Frog.
Actually see. Let's go to the prelims, which you also want to see. Okay.
I want to see Josh Van.
A little. Went into the next fight. Clearly,
what happened to the mic?
He had improved striking. Knocks.
Did.
Yeah. I think that Joshua Van's got decent takedown defense, but I don't see. It's not.
That might have been the truth.
I also think that Tyra has fought an elite striker, and he went in there, got pieced up a little, went into the next fight, clearly had improved striking, knocked out his opponent. Actually, I don't remember if he submitted him after, but he dropped him. Haesung Park or whatever his name is. Who's not that good, but he showed he has improved striking.
It's fucking short notice.
But Joshua Van, what elite grapplers has he fought? None. He's never...
Ray Saruya, Cody Durden, these are pretty decent level grapplers. Brandon Royval's an elite level grappler. He's got submission wins in the UFC.
Because he had such a fast come up, bro. He really did.
Yeah. I think that Joshua Van's got decent takedown defense, but I don't see... It's not even about takedown defense, because Tyra's not like... He doesn't shoot that many takedowns. It's like he's just going to find a way to get to your back.
Yep. It's crazy.
He's very opportunistic. So I got Tyra by round...
Everyone picking against Van exposes them as the horrific casuals every time. I hear you. Trust me. I know. I know. Van beat the brakes off the dude that took Tyra to 5 rounds.
4 submissions. I know I said... I don't know. I think he's gonna get pieced up for a little, but I think his straights are gonna do all right. And I think it's going to be very competitive rounds on the feet. But then Tyra's going to latch up a sub.
Real. I think that same thing's going to happen. I just think it's going to happen a little bit earlier than you do. It's round 3.
Okay.
All right. That's fair.
Everybody taking Tyra over here?
Okay. Guys.
Ridiculous.
Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Olberg.
What are these guys talking about right now?
I was having this conversation with Isaac before we started. And I think that I am going to be so...
We can't differentiate who's who here. There's a lot of different people talking. We'll definitely give them a like. Hopefully we come back to give them a sub later. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we got here. 4 minutes. That's what I like to see.
Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira just got canceled in the UFC. This is huge breaking news, as this fight was going to happen 1 week from today. This was going to be a fight for the flyweight championship. It was the co-main event of UFC 327. But we are getting reports right now, as of 1 minute ago, that Joshua Van has pulled out of this fight for reasons unknown.
1 minute
this
ago?
This is huge breaking news. Make sure you guys subscribe to get all the updates on this situation. But Joshua Van has officially pulled out of this fight. Now, there are huge implications for the flyweight division for Joshua Van, Tatsuro Taira, and Alexandre Pantoja. So we're going to talk about all of those in this video, as well as the news. Now, sad news, as this was going to be a banger fight. A lot of questions were going to be answered. You know all the flyweight fights are bangers, but we needed to know how Joshua Van...
He knows ball. All of the flyweight fights are bangers. There's not one that sucks. Even Stuart Nickel comes to play.
Would do against one of the best grapplers in the division, as in Tatsuro Taira, because we didn't get to see the fight against Pantoja. That was a fight we were all looking forward to. The young 24-year-old Joshua Van was going to try to win gold against the dominant, legendary Alexandre Pantoja, but we didn't get to see that fight. 30 seconds into that fight, Alexandre Pantoja dislocated his arm, and that fight had to be called off, and Joshua Van was ruled a champion. Now, a lot of people, myself included, don't really think Joshua Van's a legit champion. Of course, he has the...
Excuse me?
arm, and that fight had to be called off, and Joshua Van was ruled a champion. Now, a lot of people, myself included, don't really think Joshua Van's a legit champion.
Do people hear themselves sometimes? Did you hear what he just said? Do I have to run it back one more time? I might leave again. Oh my goodness.
A lot of people, myself included, don't really think Joshua Van's a legit champion. Of course, he has the belt. He is a champion. It's in the history books. He's a great fighter. He's going to be a champion in the future again, even if he loses his belt. He's that good and that young. But we've never seen him beat a top level competition. I mean,
all right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got here. That was 1 month ago. Oh, what the hell is this? Might have to go back to UFC 327. Yeah, that dude. I was done. I was done. Bro just told me he hadn't fought no high-level guys. Fought the same guy Tyra did. Should we check in on Guru? Here we go. Let's check out my boy right here. Let's listen to some
UFC
predictions.
327 as a member, Zakana versus Paulo Costa. Didn't think Paulo would move up to light heavyweight. We saw him fight Marvin Vettori at that weight class. Didn't look great. I mean, he fights in the same style. Looks like he just has a lot more volume because he has a lot more energy to expend, but I'm still not too sure about...
Chase. Oh my god. Van discussion before he defends against Tyra and Pantoja would be looked back as some of the worst aged in history. Holy fuck, man. Chase just rage quitted the video. That, dude, I can't. That was bad. No top level competition. I mean, dude, listen. What I'd say, it's gonna age bad. Yeah.
The chin or how he's going to handle the power of a real light heavyweight. I mean, Mirzakhanov is an absolute dark horse of the division. He's 36 years old, but that does not deter me from taking him in high-level matchups. I thought after
I just actually... Oh, dude. Why didn't I catch on to this? I do this so often. Paulo is moving up to light heavyweight. I mean, obviously, Mirzakhanov is a light heavyweight. I don't know why I figured, like, oh, yeah, he's so short that he potentially could be a middleweight. But Paulo at light heavyweight. What are you guys thinking about that? What do you guys think about that? Fester amongst yourselves.
Rakic, they might give him a real contender here, not Paulo Costa moving up. It's a very risky, I'm sure calculated, but more so risky move by Paulo, because they're giving him Mirzakhanov, who's a dark horse, who's hungry, who's undefeated in the division. I saw the odds open up at -150. I don't think they'll stay at that. I think Mirzakhanov's got him beat in the wrestling, the power boxing, and really everywhere. I think Paulo's in for a long night. He will be slightly taller, but he's in for it too. Mirzakhanov.
Couldn't give a fuck. Paulo sucks. That does seem to be the tale of the tape. Oh, here's a whole minute of it.
Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, that shit got kind of weird, dog. I'm sorry, dog, but the fucking down bato's back, homie. Hell yeah, dog. Oh, did someone ask, dog, how I've been doing, dog? I just been picking up girls, dog, and beating up squirrels, dog. How do you get a squirrel down from a tree, homie? You drop your pants and show him your nuts, homie. Dang, dog, that was a good one, homie. Oh, you got something, dog? Hold on.
Do we ask questions at this normally? Do people here ask questions? Does anybody have a question? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they kicked bro out. Because I remember the last time that they were doing questions and stuff, he was there, and he had a friend that was also asking questions, but they kicked bro out.
Do we ask questions at this normally? Do people here ask questions? Does anybody have a question? Yeah.
Thought he was too cool, you know. Thought he had the pass. I told his ass to go. And then Coke, he can't stand right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave then. Did you guys hear that? Hold on.
Does anybody have a question? Yeah.
Can he stand right here?
Hey, what's up, dog? The down bato's back, homie.
Oh, can I put up the full video the UFC posted? Okay, yes. Yeah, hold on. Let's... Gotcha. Guys, I know you would not believe me. 57 minutes ago, though.
Yeah.
Our guy posted a 24-minute video about Jokic in the Yuri confrontation. I know you may not believe it, but my guy, he's fucking on it, brother. He's fucking on it. Let's see. I see MMA Junkie, but it's a 6-minute thing, so I'm assuming this is it. We're gonna watch it. If I get copyrighted, they can go fucking. Okay. I want to hear him tell his friend to leave. Okay. Okay. What does bro have to say about Jokic? Don't worry, I saved the video. We're gonna listen to him. I want to hear him kick his friend out. Who's laughing behind the camera, bro? Are you 12 also? This is not the same. He's got a different hat on than. Maybe he pulls props out of his backpack. I'll just let it run.
Hello? Is this thing on? Listen. I'm gonna take out number 4 and I'm gonna saw off his head and put it on Alex Pereira's body. And then I'm gonna take number 3.
I got a tuna kit that I might sit here and eat.
To the anus.
I got some extra crackers too.
2. And then I'm gonna take number 2's head and I'm gonna stitch it to the anus of number 1, creating some type of human centipede.
He had the Vato hat on first. He took it off to reveal the bandana. Why does MMA Junkie not have the first part of the clip? Whatever.
The Incredible Hulk.
Should I just go to the UFC actual channel? I typed in the fucking Josh Hoke at UFC, but let me go to the UFC channel. I'm sorry I'm making this so hard. Videos, shorts, lives. Yeah, I don't see one on the UFC page. Chase allergic to the Hoke. Yeah, well.
We'll put it on a leash and walk it in his front yard. Yeah.
His homie clapping after he got kicked out of the press box or whatever.
I'm in Miami, Florida. Oh yeah. 20,000 people.
20 million.
Let him do his promo if you're gonna let him do his promo. How about shut the fuck up in the crowd?
20,000 people.
20 million.
20 million watching around the world.
Okay, so his homie's gotta feed him lines.
To see the Incredible Hulk, I will show everybody that I'm the best. From the east to the west, to the old dying man, to the baby on the breast.
This is the full one. You missed it. He had it on at the start of this vid, but the point where his buddy kicked him out. Why didn't this portion have it? That's weird. What teamwork
Mama.
these two have? Oh.
Mama, you know who the best is, Mama?
This I randomly clicked on a I can't talk. I randomly clicked on a Guru stream while on Street Word one time, and he was just making fucking baby noises and going goo goo gaga and shit. But here we are.
The Incredible Hulk's the best, Mama. Yeah. Hey, Jared, you want to fucking come up here and say anything, Doug? Oh fuck! Hold on. The fucking bato's coming out. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He loves bringing up babies on breasts. Oh, I don't know about the buddy. UFC probably trying to hide it. No, I think this is where it's gonna come up. I think he's gonna put the hat back. He's gonna. Let's see. Yes.
Hey, what's up, dog?
Yes, here we go. Okay.
Dog. Hey, that shit got kind of weird, dog. I'm sorry, dog, but the fucking down vatos.
Let's see the character change.
Jared, you wanna fucking come up? Yeah.
The Incredible Hulk's the best, mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jared, you want to fucking come up here and say anything, dog? Oh, fuck, hold on. The fucking vato's coming out, dog. Hold on. Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, that shit got kind of weird, dog. I'm sorry, dog, but the fucking down vatos back, homie. Hell yeah, dog. Oh, did someone ask, dog?
Nobody asked. That's the crazy part. He brings up like somebody's asking him anything. That's when the buddy has to step in and say, do people ask questions here? Do people...
Dog. Oh, did someone ask, dog? How I've been doing, dog? I just been picking up girls, dog. And beating up squirrels, dog.
What is that portion of it? What is beating up squirrels? Is this an innuendo? Beating up squirrels. Now they're gonna search my computer and think I'm a fucking criminal. I don't know what that's about.
How do you get a squirrel down from a tree, homie? You drop your pants and show him your nuts, homie. Dang, dog, that was a good one. You drop your pants and show him your nuts, homie. Dang, dog, that was a good one, homie. Oh, you got something, dog? Hold on.
Do we ask questions at this normally? Do people here ask questions?
They good?
Does anybody have a question? Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Shout out to them, bro. Not letting some random non-fighter come and lead the press scrum. Like, get the fuck out of there, bro.
Hey, what's up, dog? The down vato's back on me. What's up, dog? Damn, dog. Hey, what do you call a Mexican that lost his car, dog? Carlos, homie. Damn, dog. Hold on.
So the Mexican gimmick makes racist jokes towards Mexican people?
I think I got another one on me. Hold on. Hey, what do you call a Mexican that doesn't like protein powder, homie? No way, Jose, dog. But the down vato likes protein powder, dog.
That one was all right. No, wait, Jose. I mean,
don't get that.
It doesn't it's fine.
Twisted on me.
If he would have actually delivered it, correctly. Chase is on a watch list now for squirrel pummeling videos. I know. It's an excuse to make a shitty nuts joke because this dude has the sense of humor of an 8-year-old.
Straight up, dog.
Josh, did you have an exchange out there with Jiri? What happened?
I like this.
I'm just letting everybody know how fucking down I am, homie. I'm the downest. I'm just letting everybody know how fucking down I am, homie. I'm the downest vato in the world, homie. I'll literally fucking take it down and show everybody.
But see, and this is where it gets confusing as well. No way. Oh, I thought it was no wait, Jose. Who doesn't? Okay, no way, Jose. Okay, it's pretty good. This is possibly the worst attempt at comedy I've ever seen. I wish I was kidding. But my thing is so he's saying that he's letting everybody know that the Vato is here or whatever, but his original character that he was out there beefing with Yuri with wasn't the Vato character. He's now the Vato character, saying that he was the... He's like, stay in character. If you can't be bouncing around characters because it just makes you look stupid. You don't know which one you're in, and you can't refer back to the one that you weren't in. And I've seen worse open micers. You want to talk about open mics? You want to talk about open mics? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just because this is the only time, and since you're on my program right now. Oh, well, I can't. Nah, I won't. Fuck. They'll definitely copyright me.
Hey, homie, while I fucking take it down, homie, I'm fucking down, dog. I don't care who you are, dog. We could make an open division, homie, and we could all fight, dog. Cutting weights for cowards, homie. Straight up, the down Vato doesn't fucking cut no weight, homie. Straight up, dog. Yo, you fucking think I can't keep up this fucking accent this whole time, dog? Keep up this...
Again, nobody asked, but they were definitely curious if you were going to.
Character, fucking watch me, homie. Yeah, dog.
I think we're good, man.
I think he might just be... Wow, you guys sure, dog? I'll be up here all fucking day, homie.
I'll be up here all fucking day. And then puts the mic down and walks off.
Hey, I don't like that. My fucking teammate couldn't talk, dog. I don't like that shit, dog.
And walks off. You know what's funny? Without this, it's actually interesting. This is funny because without the sound, it actually looks like he is somebody who might be somewhat of an intimidating person. Like, oh, wow, he is back talking to man. He'll say something on his way out. But then if you hear him and the voice that he's portraying and that he just fucking carried a lightsaber out the fucking door. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. 0 questions. Don't call us. We won't call you. Yeah, dude, yeah, that one's crazy.
I have to ask you, have you run into him at all in the hotel?
No. And I'm be honest, I don't want. He just wants the clips like I seen the one he did with Jerry. He just wants people to see like, oh look, he's talking shit to Jerry. This Jerry is a professional. He's not gonna beat the shit out of you in the hotel lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Neither will I, because we're gonna do it this weekend.
Nice.
So engage with him right now or any day besides this weekend. Waste of time.
Have you seen the shirt that he's selling?
Yes, I've seen the shirt he's selling. I think, oh goodness, he is a piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
It almost seems like we posted a clip of him from his, I'm gonna use quote, media day. Didn't really get any questions here, and all the comments were gifs of you. So it seems like the fans are like fully behind you because they're just. It seems like they're not buying what he's selling.
He wants to be. He's doing Colby Covington, but even I'll give it to Colby. He was actually good. He was actually a really good wrestler. He got better with the hands. He's actually good. So I don't agree with him acting like that either, but at least with him, he has...
What shirt is he selling? It's a shirt that says, let me show you. It says N-word, please, or something. I'll see if I can find it. I saw it. I think it's on his Instagram. I just saw the fucking account. Oh my god. Let's see. Incredible Hulk. Here we go.
Off and go to hell.
That's the shirt he's selling. It's so killer, ain't it? I mean, it's fine. I mean, if that's his saying, I guess it's fine. All class, Curtis is the biggest breath of fresh air right now. Curtis with a diagnosed speech disorder spoke better than Josh today. Yeah. Wow. I could not have said it better. Just wow. You are absolutely correct. But here's the shirt. If anybody wants me to pull it back up, I will here in a second.
Hulk is just, he knows he's not going to be able to get paid off of his actual skill in the octagon. He's like, okay, I'm going to be personality. I'm going to just be the guy who, when you interview him, I say random shit. And I guess if you want to be in that niche, that's your niche, but it's not my thing. I'm not going to engage in it.
Is he more annoying than Justin Willis?
Way more annoying. But at least Willis, he only did it like the week of the fight. People have been sending me memes and all this stuff he's been doing for weeks now. Like, he's really, like, he wants to be this guy, this personality guy. And I think he's doing that because he knows he's not going to win. And he's like, how do I maintain a place in the UFC? I'll be that
Probably
guy.
shouldn't brand around a word you can't say on camera.
I'll be the guy, the funny guy.
And after his last win at the post-fight press conference, someone asked Dana about it, and Dana didn't seem happy with this character too. And then they announced your fight, and all the commentary or the fans were like, "Oh, it's punishment. Now he has to go fight Curtis Blades."
I'm viewing it either the UFC really likes him or they really don't like him. And I'm gonna lean towards the latter. I don't think they like him very much.
Are you almost dreading the presser because know he's gonna?
The UFC can just take away my microphone. I'm not gonna respond. I'm not gonna. That's what he wants. He wants the views. He wants to get that viral, like the McGregor. Who the fuck is that? He wants that. I'm not gonna give you what you want. So I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna be dry.
Shout out Curtis. Shout out Curtis. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh wow, is Josh Hokett the next star? Is this the one we watched earlier? Yes, yeah, that's the one we watched. Let's check in with our guy, TC MMA. Oh wow, here's another future star. Josh Hokett, Jesus fucking Christ. Let's see if we can find a better video from my boy TC MMA though. Tinfoil hat time. Let's see what we got.
Old fiber? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, yeah. Dude, stick with that, yeah. That's crazy.
What's he up to?
Now, Niles, I hope you had a nice work week. We appreciate you. Out here working hard with the fans, guys. Oh my gosh, I gotta ask this guy, like, where he got this freaking hat from.
Papaka.
Okay, so I love this hat. First of all, can we get a nice...
I wonder how much it is to get a spot there.
This is an interesting live. We'll maybe come back to a different live of our guy. Oh, sup Yama, sup John Dong. What the fuck? You watch Money Making Mitch. What do you think of him? Funny enough, I still have him pulled up. We haven't finished watching Money Making Mitch because I did not know he existed until today. I just liked this video again. We're gonna listen to what he has to say about Josh Hokett. 23-minute video, 24-minute video.
Homie, Josh Hokett just had a crazy media day today. If you don't know, it's this guy right here. He usually wears the USA band.
Hydra, I had to get him off the screen, brother. I had to get him off the screen. You saw that shit, bro. Come on.
Dana. He's 2-0 in the heavyweight division. He's putting it on notice like never seen before. He had a run-in with Yuri today. He was chasing him down, hunting him down with his lightsaber. And he said, I'm going to cut you up. And something, I'm going to put your head on Alex Pereira's body or something. I guess he wanted to put his lightsaber to the test against Yuri's samurai sword. The dude had a crazy media day interview as well.
Right.
He also ran into both sides of the main event. He had a run-in with Carlos Ulberg too that a lot of people don't know about. So let's get straight to it. And let's watch this Yuri run-in because that's what we all want to see.
See what he's got to say about the altercation.
Prohaska.
This is the street word. We watch the altercation, then we watch the reaction of the altercation, then we watch the reaction to the reaction of the reacted altercation.
And no one ever has beef with Yuri. I mean, no.
Mitch is cool. I'm in his lives a lot. I don't know what is about his voice, but it cracks me up. No, Mitch is cool. He's got some good takes.
Nobody's ever had beef with Yuri. So let's make sure we got the audio up. And
he's a big Josh fan, so I can't hate him.
Josh Hokett's right there.
Gotta love him.
And Yuri is right there with those neon highlighter shoes.
I don't know why it's funny, but of course Yuri's wearing the neon highlighter shoes. Yuri would legit do unmentionable things to Hokett in cage or with a sword. Yeah, dude, I would not fuck with Yuri.
Go for that.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are. Go that way. Take yourself away from me. Yes. Somebody's whistling down the fucking hall, like.
And then he just walks straight into the media day.
And then straight
right
into media day.
Creating that moment.
Yeah.
Yo, there's a lot that I just saw and witnessed. He said, I'm going to cut you up and stitch you up on Alex Pereira's body, homie. Yuri's not even in the same division.
Facts.
And
Shout out
Yuri
Mitch.
kept himself calm. He had a good quote.
He shouldn't have moved himself where my chat is.
Stay where you
That's his
are. That
fault.
was great. Stay where you are. That's basically a real classy way of saying, if you get near me, I'm going to hurt you. Stay where you are. Yuri had no fucking idea who this guy is.
Stay where you are.
And I'm going to play this video
cop.
again, and you're going to hear
line.
somebody the second time around talking in the background saying, he's a heavyweight, only 2 fights. American guy. They're describing to Yuri who he is, because Yuri's the main event. He doesn't know unranked new fighters.
Damn.
Stay where you are. That's probably the best part. And what's up with Josh Hokett's accent? He reminds me of somebody. I can't put my finger on it. Let's play it again.
Randy Savage.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are, man.
I'll cut you with this lightsaber, homie.
Dude has a lightsaber. He's literally walking around like he's Darth Vader or some shit. The dude has a lightsaber.
Oh, he's actually watching. He watched the he watched the Curtis Blades clip too. Let's see what else is he gonna watch. Oh, okay. Here's the Ulberg incident that we didn't actually watch ourselves. So we'll watch him watch it, and then we'll watch us watch it as well.
Ulberg's. We just seen him, and here's Josh Hokett. Let's see what happens now that he runs into the second half of the main event.
What's up, dog? Hey, you're kind of big, dog. You want to come up to heavyweight, dog? Yeah, dog. You want none of this fucking
Black Jag. Black Jag just don't give a fuck.
Now watch what Carlos Ulberg says, all right? Carlos Ulberg, he's also a boring motherfucker, but
Yuri has RoboCop aura. Stay where you are. Clear this area immediately. Dude, you are not fucking lying. If Yuri says stay there, like, brother, yeah. Yeah. You are so fucking right, Hydra. Holy shit.
at least he calls it how it is. Listen to his reaction about Josh Hockett.
Hockett.
He's funny. He's funny. That's all you got to do. He's funny. He's funny. He didn't take that personal. I mean,
Yuri took it personal because you don't do that to a samurai. You disrespected his entire fucking culture. All right, we're not going to listen to Mitch talk about much more, but I'm glad we got to come back and see him again. Mitch is fun. Mitch is fine. Let's see what we got here. see anything else. Pitbull vs. Pico, no way. Why Carlos Ulberg will shock the world and become champion? We'll listen to this guy again. We'll listen to my guy.
So this upcoming Saturday night, we've got UFC 327 taking place. We've got Carlos Ulberg taking on Jerry Prochazka for the now vacant.
No response from Yuri other than being oromogged and following Yuri's commands. Straight, no response from Ulberg, no questions at media. He batted goose eggs today.
UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Guys, let me be very, very clear. My pick from the moment that this fight was announced was Carlos Ulberg. Why not? The now vacated UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Guys, let me be very, very clear. My pick from the moment that this fight was announced was Carlos Ulberg. Why not? He's better on the feet. More technical fighter out of the two. Blackjack is a problem. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. Jerry Prochazka is a guy that fights on his will and his power. He's a guy that just...
You see this screenshot. You post this screenshot. You're like, yeah, fucking Ulberg's got this shit, brother. This guy again. Yeah.
Durable, and he just tends to outlast his opponents.
Yeah, exactly. Every single time. It never fucking fails, other than Alex.
But Jerry is hittable.
I'm on ESPN right now. Has it always been Chechnya? Or I thought it was Czech Republic. Do you guys see that? Right here for Yuri? I thought it was Czech Republic. What is Did they change the... Sorry.
Jerry's certainly beatable. And well,
certainly beatable by Alex and Alex only.
I just don't think Jerry is better than Carlos Ulberg. That all being said, I can't get out of my head this idea that Carlos Ulberg can be forced to engage in a brawl with Jerry Prochazka. That right there would be the makings of a Carlos Ulberg fall. That right there will be the making of a Carlos Ulberg not beating a Jerry Prochazka. And for some reason, I can't shake this feeling that Jerry could somehow pull this out.
You don't get to fucking pick Yuri after you fucking... You didn't have faith in him? What the fuck? Same place, Chase. I mean, it is. It is, but like, I swear it was on ESPN, it has always said Czech Republic. That's why I'm like, when did ESPN change it? And when did they start going by not Czech Republic?
Because I don't know if Carlos Ulberg will stay disciplined. Matter of fact, I don't know if Jerry Prochazka will allow Carlos Ulberg to stay disciplined.
He lost me by not picking Yuri, but then picking Yuri. Like, bro, you don't get to not have faith in his fighting ability. Oh my gosh. Let's see what bro's got here. Good video, good music. Maybe there's not going to be any voice to it, so let's see what they got to say. He's taking... This dude's picking some crazy shit. Holy shit. Hold on. This guy might know something. Czech Republic included Slovakia as well. Now, Czechia and Slovakia are separate countries. Pretty recent change. I learned about it in NHL games picking international teams a few years ago. Thank you. See, Yama, he tried to jump down my throat, man. He always does this. But, okay, Francisco Prada, by third round anaconda choke. Do you guys see how this dude is cooking right now? Let's see what we got here. Third round anaconda choke for Prado. Okay. Chris Padilla by unanimous decision. Okay, fair. That one's not that spicy. Vicente Luque by beating the Pinata. Okay. Is that a KO or a decision? Gamrot by unanimous decision. Okay, not bad. The edits here are not even that bad. This is actually, if it had a voiceover, this would be a really good video, I think. Instead of just music. Pitbull by round 2 KO. Okay. Kevin Holland by round 3. Darce. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Nate Landwehr by split. That's... Go split decision on that fight. Holy shit, he's actually cooking. I mean, you got to. Oh, wait, no. No, you might have to go finish on that, bro. Nate and Cub. Nate could finish Cub, I think, bro. He's older. He could just check him. He's got his hands down, chin up. Oh, man. That's a good call, though. I like a split decision call. Tatiana Suarez split decision. Another split decision, guys. Oh, let's see what he's got to say here. Hook it by round 2, rear naked choke. This guy is chefing it up a bit. Kind of. I'm going to give him a like. Uh-oh. Paulo versus Asmat. This guy's good. This guy's good. This guy's real good. Dominic Reyes, Johnny Walker. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Let's see. Bro. Oh, this is a crazy video. Bertram Paste. I'm gonna subscribe. What the fuck? Why does enter not actually enter? That was a good video.
With your Fernando El Güero here with your reads and analysis on Tatiana Suarez for UFC 327.
Yep.
Swaying towards the side of experience with Suarez. Her combination setups will bring the wrestling into play and keep ground control against Lupita Godinez this weekend. Suarez will have to keep the striking exchanges away from cage side.
All right. Thanks for the insight. Let's see what else we got here. Gentleman MMA. This is 2 minutes.
2 title fights, namely Jerry Prochazka against Carlos Olds.
That's AI. That's AI. Watch parties. Maddie bets. We're not watching no fucking Maddie bets. Here's the official predictions for Josh Van and Tyra.
Like, subscribe and leave a comment. So UFC 327 in Miami.
Even though it's
main event.
Paste is an awesome username.
Tyra for the flyweight title.
If Hoka gets the sub, it's RNC or arm triangle. Arm triangle. On blades.
I have winning this. I like Joshua Van. Really, this should have been Manel Cap.
Oh.
I think Manel Cap should have been in this spot, but I heard that Manel Cap was offered a fight on short notice. He turned it down, so now we got this fight. But anyway, I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Who am I going with? I've been watching Joshua Van, and I haven't seen him face a high-level grappler who's going to stick to him like glue.
Okay, fair.
So,
I mean, I guess, but
I am not sure. I'm leaning towards a little bit towards Tatsu Taira because of his fighting style. He's going to stick to you like glue. That's what.
I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. They keep doing this. No. What's that AI video again? Taking the debut in MMA. What we got here?
Francisco Prado versus Christopher Alvarez.
What? What the fuck was this? This was 2 days ago. Who the fuck is Christian Alvarez? Who? What the fuck?
Christopher just came off Contender Series.
This dude's looking at a wicked old card or something. Yeah, this is back when Paulo and Asmat were the fucking featured prelim. This was 2 days ago, bro. It's now Charles Radke. I mean, I guess I'll try to help him out. I mean, he just had an old picture. I guess that's not really his fault. I mean, it is, but let's see what we got here. MMA Trader. We've seen this
channel,
before.
We're here to talk about the FC 327 tips.
Isn't this a real person? He
Tips
just does AI voiceover.
Just arriving here. Subscribe to the channel. Whoa. Give it a like. Share it. We're also waiting for your comment. First fight, Tatiana Suarez versus Lupita Godinez. Tatiana Suarez wins.
Okay,
Second
not Southern
fight,
Curtis.
Mateus Ganho versus Esteban Ribovic. Mateus Ganho wins. Third fight, new. Patricio Pitbu versus Aaron Pico. New. Aaron Pico wins. Fourth fight, Dominique Reyes versus Johnny Walker. This fight will not go all rounds.
Okay, true.
Fifth fight, Kurt Blades versus Josh Rocket. Kurt Blades.
Josh Rocket.
You know, you can increase your chances of making money. What are you gonna do?
All right. Thanks for his picks. All right. What is this? Let's see what else we got here.
All right, fight fans. From the wrestling matches,
It's AI, but-
gridirons of California's Central Valley, emerges a force that defies the typical
Maybe it's not
heavyweight
AI.
blueprint. This is the story of Josh Hockett. Josh Hockett was a rare two-sport standout in high school, dominating on both the football field and the wrestling mat. At Fresno State, he
Dominating
continued to
is-
do both at a high level. Over 50 football
AI
games,
voice
logging more than
disgusting, shit weird
1,200
as
rushing
fuck. I know,
yards and
right?
17 touchdowns. Meanwhile, on the mat,
That was
he earned
weird.
his place as an NCAA Division I All-American wrestler, placing 5th at the Big 12 Championships. His athleticism caught the eyes of the NFL. In 2020, he signed with the San Francisco 49ers, later landing with the Arizona Cardinals. But after his release in 2022, Hockett faced a crossroads, and he chose the cage. Turning pro just a year later, in 2023, he debuted in Bellator, securing an arm triangle submission victory.
There goes that arm
2 more
triangle.
wins in Bellator, then a string of finishes in LFA. At 5-0, with less than 2 years as a pro, he stepped onto Dana White's Contender Series. He won by TKO and punched his ticket to the UFC.
What a shitty fight.
Now 8-0, with both his UFC appearances ending in violent TKO finishes. Josh Hockett
Violent?
has done more than just
Violent?
He
Denzel
has
Freeman was violent TKO?
injected life into the heavyweight division, cutting WWE-style promos and calling out the competition.
The biggest arm, the most charm, the one that's gonna do all the harm.
He's created a persona that demands
Well.
attention. He sharpens his craft at the legendary Jackson Wink MMA Academy in New Mexico, training alongside the very best. At 6'1" and roughly 236 pounds, Hockett gives up size on paper. His instincts compensate. His wrestling pedigree and football power allow him to attack early and treat every exchange like a chance to end the fight.
It's a good little video.
But on April 11th at UFC 327, the test gets real. He faces the number 5 ranked Curtis Blades, a powerful wrestler and seasoned veteran who has shared the cage with the division's very best. For the undefeated 28-year-old with just 3 years as a pro, this is the ultimate proving ground. A chance to silence the doubters and prove.
Yeah. He has to have had objectively the least violent TKO in history, given the fact he had his back turned and was walking away. Literally, bro. That's what I'm saying about. Wow, my fucking ear has been hurting lately, guys. Featured athlete.
This start in the UFC gave me some difficulty, because I came from a 10- year streak, fighting for 5. So to come back and fight for 3, like, this is interesting. 9, a new challenge in my career.
This is another AI thing, but this is posted by UFC Brazil. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's just an AI voiceover.
Going back to not being the main piece in the category and having to fight to get to the top of the division. Well, there's a lot of work coming up. Mailless, but I really believe in my capability.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to day 298 of my journey to the UFC.
Okay.
Let's quickly summarize the day. So today we woke up, and we woke up pretty early. Actually, we got ready for our meeting for our job. After our meeting for our job, well, let's first talk about our meeting for our job. The meeting that we came from our job was actually pretty chill. I can't really complain about it. You guys know work is work, as I always say.
Right.
Then we went to MMA hard sparring. I'm gonna just run through my rounds.
Okay.
So we were light on our feet. We were really agile. We were really fast today. We were countering. We were doing everything that we usually do, and putting the pressure on, stalking our opponent. We were doing everything.
Hope my guy gets to the UFC, man. I want to be one of the first people that said I was watching him. What's his channel name? Lamar Ellis. He's got a decent amount of people following him.
We usually do takedowns, working off the wall wrestling, doing everything we usually do. And we did really.
This is not really the street word. Sorry, my bad. Just shout out him. Shout out him. All right. UFC 327 OG intro. Okay. Nice. This is good. Nice. Nice. Love it. I just love Make the Train. Oh. This is good. This is good. This is good, man. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted. My bad. Let me pause it for a second. I'm gonna get copyrighted. But if he didn't, he's trying to get into the UFC. It sounded like it, brother. Nice. I'll just mute it later. I don't give a fuck. This is a good ass intro. This is a good video. Love it. Love it. Love it. Shout out Curtis Blades, man. This is good. It's very good, very good, very good. The Eraser is coming back, brother. Paulo Costa is coming to take a head off. The professional, brother. The professional Merzakano. Bro, this is funny. This is good. This is really good. I like this. Hopefully you guys are locked in as me. Yeah. Show me Yuri. Just show me Yuri. Show me Yuri. Yeah. 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 True. Alright. We're gonna get copyrighted, but it doesn't matter. I love it. I love it. Alright, let's see if there's anything else to go over. Journey to the UFC, that was 17 hours ago. 6 days ago. We're gonna see him a lot. Oh, here we go.
Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the women's strawweight bout between Tatiana Suarez versus Lupita Godinez. And how do I feel about this one right here is I'll go average confidence. Tatiana Suarez to beat Lupita Godinez or Lupita Godinez. And yeah, a lot of like 40 in 20 seconds is a record. But yeah. I feel this fight comes down to who's the better wrestler. It's not like Lupita Godinez or Lupita Godinez is some particularly amazing striker. Also, you know, she lost her last 2 fights to grapplers.
The last 2 fights to grapplers, though, are literally the 2 people who had fought for the belt. So just mind you before he starts talking some shit.
Her last 2 losses were to grapplers. Her last 2 wins were roughly strikers. Yeah. So her last 2 losses, she lost to Mackenzie Dern. She lost to Vernon Johnny Rowe. Solid fighter, very solid fighter, and Dern's the champion now. But it would not be the champion. Well, he's in stayed in the weight class, but still champion nonetheless. And she lost to 2 premier grapplers. Now she's going in with another premier grappler in Suarez, who should really be
Suarez, the grappling though. I mean,
the best wrestler at this weight class by far.
I ain't seen her use it yet.
But yeah, so Suarez is the better grappler. She's a bigger, stronger fighter. I would say that Lupita Godinez should be the better striker here, but has she ever really been known for, you know, having heavy hands or being such a heavy, you know, tactical skill striker? Not really. Like, she's a serviceable striker, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to make a big difference in this fight. I just feel like there's really gonna be a striking battle. And also, it's not like Tatiana Suarez is just bad at striking. Suarez is passable at striking.
She ain't looked it. She ain't looked it, brother. That's the problem. She has not looked it. I know we may believe it, but if I can't see it,
and it's a fight really between 2 grapplers with serviceable striking.
That I will agree with. That part I will agree with.
And as we saw in several of Lupita Godinez's fights, but particularly the two most recent losses for her, she's on 2-fight win streak now, but the two most recent losses, she lost to premier grapplers, among the upper echelon where Suarez is. She's in that top 5 of the weight class, and she's a grappler. And and other fighters like John Robo, John Robo has decent takedowns, but Dern doesn't even have good takedowns like that consistently, and she was able to take her down multiple times. So
if that's factual, if Dern got Loopy down multiple times, yikes. But either way, let me see if there's, what is this?
Вот тут уже бой, где линия максимально скользкая, и именно такие дают лучшие возможности. Смотри, на бумаге все просто.
I'm gonna give him a like for the effort, but I unfortunately... Oh, here we go. Here's something.
From the walkouts to the knockouts, the Prestige is back with fast, data-driven breakdowns that you love. Got 39-year-old veteran Patricio Pitbull versus 29-year-old Aaron Pico in a featherweight matchup.
Okay.
Models say Pitbull wins 53% of the time, and here's how it plays out. Patricio Pitbull is past the victory, absorb early power with elite durability and counter in later rounds, or manage pace and out-adjust Pico using his veteran fight IQ over the distance. Aaron Pico's path to victory, explode with early power and athleticism before Pitbull settles range, and land one-punch knockout or takedown threat in chaotic opening exchanges. The clash, veteran durability and fight IQ versus explosive early power.
I'm gonna give him a like. I'm gonna give him a like for that. Wish I would have heard him talk about a different fucking fight, but maybe we'll come across him a different day. Oh, let's see. Oh no, this is last week. Shut up, my boy Yakiyev. Shut up, my boy Yakiyev. But it says Oberg locks in here. Okay. Okay, this is my guy again. I know I was just talking shit that I would like to hear him on a different fight, but we'll give him a like and we'll move on. What was this? PFL Chicago. We've heard these guys talk before. Ground and Pound podcast, yes. Ground and Pound. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and just... I guess that might be it. I mean, we went for a little over 2 hours. Chat seems to have died down a little bit. There's running out of stuff to watch here. I mean, there's plenty of stuff to figure out, but obviously for another Street Word episode, it has been successful. So I think if you're here right now, go ahead and give me a like before we call it a day. I'll say my goodbyes, kiss you guys on the forehead, and, tell you good night. But yeah. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. I'm glad we got to do this. I think I'm probably just going to lay down and enjoy YouTube Premium. Maybe you watch... I don't know. I'm going to find a show on there. But either way, everybody, enjoy the rest of your night. You guys are awesome. And